there! So today we have another review, and if you realize, I have this shirt right here. I should have worn it actually, but this is courtesy Sandy. Thank you so much for the Weldwerks shirt. Can't wait to rock this. Awesome brewery, one of the hyped breweries out there in the past few years. They are known for New England IPAs, pastry stouts, and also barrel-aged beers. So this is, I'll have Samoa that. Imperial milk stout, toasted coconut caramel, milk chocolate, graham cracker, milk sugar, 8.1%. Canned 7 weeks ago? Yeah, 7 weeks ago. Awesome, can't wait. This is the second beer that I've reviewed from Weldwerks. The ADH Juicy Bits was absolutely fantastic, world-class New England IPA, so really excited to dig into this one. So, the beer pours out. It's all slightly chilled, but dark brown to black color, quite dark. Medium brown head on that, really nice looking beer. Coconut for days. I get Almond Joy, nice spark of just like coconut for days, yeah. Nice sweetness too. What else is in here? Caramel, milk, chocolate, graham cracker. Maybe a little bit of spice from the graham cracker. That kind of like, I think it's like a nice kind of light. Graham cracker, interesting. Is it like nutmeg and cinnamon? Yeah, possibly. A little bit of that graham cracker kind of thing, but mostly coconut for me. But yeah, some of that cookie note to it. Smells pretty spot on for a Samoa. Milk stout, Imperial milk stout, and actually reminds me of actually like Decadent, where I used to work. We did very much a Samoa Imperial stout, and this is a very cohesive kind of like nice, sweet, coconutty kind of aroma to it. So very good. Cheers. So now you're reminding me of the Decadent beer. Did I review that? If I did review it, I'll post a link to it. But this beer here is for sure less big. I think the beer that we produced at Decadent was like something like 10, 11%. Yeah. And it also was just more rich. This is a very sweet beer, by the way. You can sort of see the viscosity based on how the bubbles on the head sort of rock. This is for sure a beer that has a lot of residual sweetness to it. It is pastry stout. It is sweet, rich. Man. The vanilla reinforces it, but... So, if you like pastry stout, this is going to be a beer that really rides on the sweeter flavors. I think they do a good job on making sure that it is pastry stout. It does taste like a small cookie. Oh my God. Beer, if you like mouthfeel, this is a mouthfeel beer. Personally, I want to say, again, we're doing comparisons randomly, I don't know why. I prefer the Decadent beer a little bit more. That beer had a little bit more roast to it. It had a little bit more just like base beer to it. Maybe the spicing was a little bit more forward. Here I get everything, but if you like milk stouts, this is Imperial milk stout. It really has that kind of like left hand kind of thing to it. It's like rich, creamy, sweet, without the nitro on it, but it has so much like chewiness to it that it almost comes off like a nitro beer. The carbonic acid is really not quite there from the CO2. It's not quite there because it's just such a rich, decadent, sweet beer. And then get like sweet toasted coconut on the back end, and the kind of vanilla rides in and all these cookie flavors. Quite nice. And the lactose is just so rich on this one. Yeah, quite nice. For sure a sipper, but a very sweet beer in general. This is for me. Very good job. This for me gets a... really well built beer. For me, I want the spices to maybe pop a little bit more. But if you're trying to make the cookie beer, I think it just does what the cookie beer asks for you. You know, this is what a Samoa cookie sort of tastes like. It's rich. Not that boozy at 8.1, actually. Yeah, it does a great job. What I want is a beer that's a little bit more imperialized in the sense of like a little bit more richness, a little bit more roast, a little bit more kind of like interesting spice character, a little bit more kind of like roast, you know, all that kind of like intensity. Whereas this really milds it down to what a Samoa cookie it is. It's sort of like that kind of like confectionery, kind of like child's palate kind of thing, right? And but despite that, it does a great job. This for me is still delicious. This for me gets a 93. This is Weldwerks. I'll have Samoa that. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoy trying out some Weldwerks. And as you taste more, by the way, it's a beautiful kind of like almond joy thing that comes in, but it's not quite there. It's got that like nice kind of toasted coconut thing on the back end, but really doesn't have an almond joy kind of thing, which I love in my beers like this. But then again, you're trying to make Samoa cookie, blah, blah. Until next time, guys, cheers. Thank you so much, Sandy. Later. Cheers.